Hola golf lovers, this is Enrique Soto. I'm the director of the academy here in Costa Ballena Golf Club in Rota, Cádiz, in Spain, obviously. As you can see, we are in February and the sun is shining like we usually have here. So we hope to see you very soon. I know the high season for us is coming very soon, but as you can see, you can time at any time of the year. We're expecting you and the weather too. So this week, after the last video that we did, we are talking about the golf grip. I'm gonna tell you 3 key aspects of your golf grip that can improve your ball flight depending on what you want, depending on if you want to hit the ball more to the right, more to the left, and or lower or higher. Okay, so number one is the grip can be weak. If we are talking with the left hand position, this would be a weak position, and the right hand would be here. Okay, why is this important? A reference that you can take is that right now, from my eyes, I'm not seeing any of my knuckles here. Okay, and on this one, I'm seeing too many. So this could be a weak position. I'm gonna tell you the 3 different positions that we have. Okay, first of all, this could be a more neutral position. I can see only 1 knuckle of this hand, and I can see 1 on this one, and this could be a very strong position. I see too many knuckles here, and not any knuckles on the right one. Okay, I'm a right-handed player, obviously, as you can see. So what's the main influence on these 3 positions to the golf ball? Well, if you hit the ball from a strong position with this grip, what we are adding is range of motion to this side. And as you can see, if I grip the club in a strong position like this one, and I relax my forearm here, look what's happening to the club face. The tendency is going to be closing the club face. What's the main effect of that on the ball flight? Well, the ball is gonna tend to start to the left of the target. Okay, if I go to the opposite direction, a weak position, and I relax my forearm, which happens at impact, look at what happens here. It's the opposite. So we are closing or opening the club face just with the position of the hands. And at the end, this is why the golf grip is very important, because it's the only connection we have with the golf club. And the only connection, doesn't matter if we move our body one way or the other, is gonna affect dramatically where the ball starts. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, where do you have to go grip the golf club? Because you can grip it here, or you can go even lower than that, depending on the kind of shot that you want. If we are talking about a 6-iron like this one, if I grip it here, I'm gonna be adding more length to the club. What's the main effect of length in the golf ball? Well, the more length we have, the more distance we get. So super important with this, the longer the club. If I have a 6-iron that is this high, it's gonna be longer, but it's gonna be more difficult for you to hit the middle of the club face, because you are obviously more far away. So obviously most of you are gonna have a standard length like this one, but if you want to hit, and this is the next chapter, a lower shot, you can also grip it shorter. This gripping it shorter is gonna help us to reduce that speed. Obviously we are not gonna swing it as fast even if we try, and what we can do to hit what we want to hit a lower shot is, one of the key things is reduce the spin of the ball. When we reduce the speed of the golf swing, we also reduce the spin of the ball. So if you want to hit a lower shot, just grip it here and just do your normal backswing. The ball flight is gonna be lower and the spin is gonna be lower too. That helps you when you are hitting against the wind. So we have 2 main ingredients already to change the direction of the ball with the club face, having a strong or a weaker grip, or the ball flight, the trajectory of the ball flight. We can go lower and higher depending on what we want. And the third key element, and this is not something that is going to affect that much the ball flight, but the contact with the ball, because sometimes I see most of you that are opting for a weaker grip, that are in this position, that you are not only not seeing any knuckles here, and that's fine. John Ram, for example, ranked #1 golfer in the world right now, has a weak grip here, but he's gripping the club with the fingers. What happens with especially you slicers? When you are not gripping it in the fingers, you normally tend to grip it in the palm of your hand. And this is a problem. Why? Because one of the key elements of any golf swing is being able to do this movement, is being able to put the club up and down only with your wrists. What happens when you grip it with the palm of the hand? That this range of motion is lacking of some range of motion up and down. With this, in English, we call it radial deviation or ulnar deviation in biomechanics, if you want to get technical. But if we grip it in the fingers, we can go even higher than that. I almost killed Jesus with the camera right now. So be checking this, because either if you opt for a shorter or longer grip, or stronger or weaker grip, always the grip has to be in your fingers. This is gonna help you with adding speed to your swing too. I'm gonna be able to do this movement faster this way with the fingers, like a hammer, like holding a hammer, than with the palm of my hands, which is lacking range of motion and speed. So I'm not hitting any balls today, not pressure at all, but 3 things that you can take into account. And I'll tell you the last thing. It's very important to know that if you grip it in the fingers, it doesn't matter if you grip it weaker, stronger, higher and short. A good player can change that during a round of golf. So don't think that you have to think about a golf grip like the last thing you are gonna have holding the club. It's something that you can change, you can vary, you can play with it. And if you are generating that kind of changes in the practice area, you can change that in the course too. You're adding skills to your repertoire of shots. So work on it. Tell me in the comments how is it going, and if you have any doubts, we're here in the Academy in Costa Ballena. I hope to see you very soon, and I wish you so much practice for the following weeks. Bye bye.